All right, guys, we're live here, PC versus Rock Castle, on this beautiful Friday night. We have our good buddy Aiden Wesley, the Tombstone, as people like to call him. But Aiden, as you guys can see, he's dressed real nice. He's on the homecoming court tonight. Who are you walking out, Aiden?
I'm walking Maddie Sexton, girlfriend of Caden Lancaster.
Caden Lancaster, that's number 5 for you guys that don't know, absolute stud of a basketball player. So what do you think your odds of winning are? Who's the favorite in this race coming out here?
Well, personally, I'd like to think Maddie is gonna take home the crown. For one, she's got, Caden is her boyfriend. He's a great basketball player. And for two, she's got the best escort in the 12th region. So
I'm gonna have to agree with Aiden on this one. I don't know who else is going out there, but good luck to all of them. But Mason's got a few questions. We're gonna look at the football side of things since the college football playoffs are coming up. So I'll hand it over to Mason.
All right, so as we know, in the national championship, we got TCU and Georgia. TCU was able to upset Michigan the other night, which I don't really see as upset. Not very surprising to me, but I want to know what you think about that, Aiden.
I think TCU, great football program, very slept on. Everybody said they had a cupcake schedule, but bottom line is Max Duggan is a dog, and he's single-handedly gonna win the national championship. And in my opinion, he's going first pick in the NFL draft.
I agree. Max Duggan does have that dog in him. Now, also, Aiden, about the Georgia-Ohio State game. Georgia came back from a huge deficit to beat Ohio State. Ohio State was out their star receiver, Marvin Harrison Jr. Do you think with Marvin Harrison Jr. there would have been a different outcome to that game in the second half?
Yeah, I do. Marvin Harrison Jr. is probably the best sophomore receiver in college football. Not probably, I think he is. So him being out, that definitely took a toll to the receiving core of Ohio State, and I think if he's out there, they throw the ball around, spread it around a little bit more, and I think they win that ball game.
I agree. We'll get it back to Chandler here and see if he's got any questions more for Aiden.
All right, Aiden, we're doing a little deep dive on your Twitter. Yeah. And you retweeted, it was 3 days ago, which it's a new year, everyone's working out, but you retweeted a post from Mentality, which is, I follow them, they're a great Twitter page. But it says, be low-key, be private, and be humble. So do you just want to speak on that, why you retweeted it and stuff like that?
Yeah, really, I think it speaks for itself. Be low-key, work in silence, don't let anybody know what you're doing, don't flaunt it around and stuff, just kind of do your grind in the dark, not let anybody know what's going on, then come out and, just be a dog.
All right, so we got college coming up, me and Aiden. Mason, he's a junior, little guy, little baby. So where are you thinking about going to college, Aiden?
I don't know, honestly. I've got a couple offers for football, none official yet. I've got one official, Union College. I'm not sure. I'm keeping my options open football-wise. Still, have a couple schools looking at me, talking to a couple schools. But then there's the side of not going to play football in college, and I've pretty much narrowed it down to if I don't play college football, I'm probably going to go to UK. But who knows, keeping my options open.
If any college coaches are on here watching and want to get in touch with the football program, look up on Huddle Aiden Wesley. This man is a dog, all right? But just looking out for you. So you're a big Avatar guy, as we know. So you went and watched the new Avatar movie. Everyone's talking about it. I haven't got to watch it yet. So what do you have to take away from the new movie?
Honestly, the movie, in my opinion, makes the first one look terrible. I mean, first one's good, but the second one's just 10 times better. I mean, I can't imagine how a third one can follow that one up and be as good. I mean, it left you on a cliffhanger a little bit. Not going to spoil anything, but I think I give the movie a 9 out of 10. The third one and so on and so forth should be incredible based off the first two.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I watched the first one about, I don't know, probably a week ago, and I thought it was pretty crazy. But, I mean, I need to go watch it soon. Would you want to go with me to that and watch it again?
I'll rewatch it for sure.
All righty.
Well, as y'all know, it's New Year, which means we got baseball season coming up right after basketball, and me and Aiden, both members of the baseball team. Aiden come up on the senior year, so Aiden, I want to know what the expectations for this year are for the team.
I'd definitely say, we went out last year, tough loss to Somerset. I was the last out, bases loaded, down 3-2 count, struck out. Not how I want to in my junior year, but I was coming off an injury. Honestly, I played some golf, got my baseball swing messed up on me completely, just, selfish. But I was a big golf guy last year, but everybody's working pretty hard. We've got pretty much everybody returning other than 3 or 4 guys, but we've got a lot of young guys coming up, going to fill key spots, and I think, I mean, anything other than a region championship this year would just be disappointing, in my opinion.
I agree. A lot of experience on our team this year. We got a lot of guys who can throw it, a few guys who can hit it too. So, Aiden, I think myself, you'll be a great staple lineup this year. You know, DHing. I know your arm's still a little bit messed up. Swing's looking great. You're putting work in. And individually, what is your goal for this season?
I'd say no less than 5 bombs, over 350 average. You know, a handful of RBIs. You know, just stuff like that. Since I can't play the field or anything, you know, just hitting stuff. You know.
Agreed. And our team has been putting in some pretty good work. We got Jeremy too. Shout out, best strength coach around. Guys, I mean, he is due to get a job at Bama or something. I mean, absolute stud. Good-looking guy also, by the way. He might even be watching this. But our team's putting in a lot of work, putting up a lot of weight in the weight room. You know, we're pumping iron. I think we'll be great this year, so we'll get back to Chandler here and see what these guys say.
All right, I'm going to switch over to college football because that's my cup of tea. But with the transfer portal opening, you see everyone transferring everywhere else. How crazy, I guess, like, it just blows my mind. There was like over 3,000 kids enter the transfer portal. So I just wanted to ask you guys what your thoughts on it. Obviously, Deion Sanders went to Colorado, and he's bringing in, every day I see 5-star going to Colorado. So I just want to ask you your guys' thoughts on it all.
I'd say the transfer portal, I'd say it's good and bad. Good being, you know, guys who aren't getting looks at, like, bigger Power 5 places can transfer a little bit lower. Like, Cavassier Smoke from Kentucky transferred to Troy, or not official yet, I don't think, but he's looking at Troy. That'd be a perfect fit for him, more playing time, and then maybe eventually transfer back up. But then the bad side of things, I would say, is taking away opportunities from high school players, like high school athletes that are 4 and 5 stars and, you know, getting recruited by these big schools, and then they have a guy from the portal go to that school, and then boom, their scholarship's gone. I just think that's a little unfair to high school guys, but at the same time, it's, you know, I mean, it's a tough game to play, I guess, you know?
I see everyone transferring everywhere. As we were talking about TCU, Trey Sanders that played at Alabama, he was the #1 running back in the class of 2020. He just transferred from TCU because he wasn't getting playing time at Alabama. And, I mean, that was the #1 running back in that class. And they had another running back that was above him that transferred in from Georgia Tech that started this year over him. So it's just crazy to see all these players transferring, everyone going different places and creating super teams. What do you think, Colorado, Deion Sanders' team, what do you think? Last year they went 1 game. I think they won 1 game. What do you think their record's going to be going into this next year?
I definitely think they're going to break 500 by a large margin. I think that I'd like to see Deion this year come in with all these new 5-stars, the guys that he's bringing from Jackson State. I'd like to see him maybe toughen up the schedule a little bit, maybe get some, like, bigger Power 5 schools on the schedule. You know, I know it's his first year there, so he's going to want to make a statement. So I think they're going to schedule some tougher opponents, you know, since they've got some ball players now. And I think they're going to, maybe be top 25 at some point this year, depending on who they play and how they play against those teams.
What do you think, Mason? What do you think Colorado's final record would be this year?
I think final record, I'm going to guess somewhere 8-4, 9-3. I know they got a lot of stars, you know, a lot of talent coming in. But I think just with the new coaching staff, with the, you know, returning players, and even the guys coming in, it's going to be kind of hard for them to adjust to the offensive and defensive scheme. So I'm going to guess 8-4. But I do think they will really, really just surprise a lot of people whenever they go and play those bigger teams like Oregon and Utah, USC. I believe they'll be able to play with them, and I think they'll pull off 1 or 2 huge upsets.
All right, so we're going to switch it to more high school sports. So we played Lincoln the other night. Don't want to talk about that. Bad outing for the Maroons. But we will say we went down to the Christmas tournament over Christmas break. Our basketball team won that. The boys won. Did the girls win, end up winning?
No, the girls got beat in the championship game, I believe.
Well, the boys ended up winning, and they played really good. Barrett had a half-court shot over Christmas break to beat Madison, was it Southern?
No, Brown Station.
Brown Station, yeah. It was at Madison Southern. So we're looking for a win tonight on homecoming. Rockcastle has been beat by Somerset 2 times. So we'll just see how it goes tonight. Pretty excited. So, I mean, what do you final score prediction really quick before we get off there, what do you think?
I'm going 72-49 Pulaski.
All righty. Thank you, guys.
If you need a quality work uniform, rugs replaced, new dust mops to keep it fancy, or your bathroom supplies topped off, call Cintas at 606-679-3703. We'll get you ready for the workday.
I'm Chandler Godby.
And I'm Aiden Wesley, and using Centos is a touchdown in our book.
Thanks, Cintas, for your support of the Maroon Athletics.
If you need that warm hot tub put in before the cold weather sets in, that roof put on your garage or home, a sign to advertise your new or existing business, or just something big and heavy moved or removed, look no further than Crane and Boom. They can provide you with the utmost professional heavy lifting services anywhere in the state of Kentucky. Contact Josh Anderson at 606-305-183.
We cross-reference the value of your car with multiple sources. And here at Dong Franklin, we think it's worth more.
Are you serious?
When it comes to trading and selling, Don Franklin invests more in you.
For real?
Not just your vehicles.
Sorry, man. I don't know what came over me.
Happens all the time.
Sell us your vehicles. We really do pay more.
We are back. Rock Castle's here getting a little warm-up shots in. I know that last year, I can't remember the last time Rock Castle has beat us. What do you think, Mason?
I'm not sure either. I don't think I've been in high school since Rock Castle beat us last time. Maybe not even middle school. You know, last year they didn't have a bad squad, had a few good guards, and a very, very good center, but they've all graduated. It looks like they probably got a younger team this year. Hopefully we're ready to play after a tough loss the other night.
I know one of their main center that was really good, ended up transferring to Lincoln County. So he's on that Lincoln County squad this year, which makes him a lot better.
Yeah, very tall guy. I think he's like 6'7", 6'8". He can run, very athletic. Pretty good player, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so we're gonna look at who do you think the future MVP of this, who do you think is gonna play the best on our team this game?
Tonight, just looking at what Rockcastle's got, they don't got much size. I believe tonight the MVP of the game, McCade Lancaster, I think he'll get a lot of buckets inside. He'll impose his will. I think it'll be MVP tonight.
I was thinking Lanny too, but I'm gonna go with a different route. I think Barrett is gonna have a really good outing. I heard he played really good at that beach tournament, and against Lincoln County, no one on Pulaski really played good. So I feel like we're gonna come out tonight with a little bit of fire under us. We're gonna come out, perform well, and I hope we can keep this win streak going. It's not really a win streak. We've only lost 2 games this year, which is a pretty good record, but we'll just see how it goes tonight. But I feel pretty confident that we got this in the bag.
I agree. I think we'll have a big turnaround tonight. I think we'll shoot the ball well. Of course, play great defense as we have all year. I think we'll have a great game tonight against Rockcastle.
I want to give a huge shout-out to Susie Duggar, Bryson's grandma. She's made us these hot crackers up here that we're snacking on. So if you just hear us snacking up here, it's that. Big shout-out to her. One of the greatest women I've ever met. Love her to death. But about to get the game underway. We got a minute and 22 seconds, and then get this thing underway. But with baseball coming up, Mason, what do you think? How many games you guys play? We were talking about that the other day. How many games you guys have scheduled?
We got like roughly 30 in the regular season, and then probably with postseason usually 34, 35. So,
who do you think your biggest opponent that you guys have scheduled this year will be?
You kind of look at in district. Of course, Somerset always plays us well. We always play them well. But looking at straight talent, I think probably Bull County. They returned most of their players. They lost the guy that went and played at Purdue, but they still have a very experienced team, very good team. So I think that's probably our best opponent this year in the regular season.
Which our football season's over, but Coach Hines has just brought in the 8th graders, as you guys know. Coach Hines is, he's on it, guys. He already brought in the 8th graders. They're already working out. He's getting the next team built up. And the biggest situation this year is going to be the quarterback position. So we'll see how that turns out. But right now we got basketball on the way. They're about to introduce the starting 5 here in 15 seconds. But honestly, I don't really know any of Rockcastle's players. I don't really think they have any good player that stands out, I should say.
No, I'm not really sure. I know last year, of course, I was talking, they had Daniel Mullins. He's a real good guard. Of course, they had the center, but this year I'm not really sure of any guys. They might not have even had a returning starter this year, so we'll listen in right here and see if I can recognize any names.
We got the hype man, Big Ben Dalton, at the end of the line down here. He looks like he's ready to play.
He always looks amazing, no matter where he is, on the court or on the bench.
He got a new haircut, looking good. Well, there's a little bit of size. They said he's 6'5". I don't know.
I'm not sure about 6'5", but he's pretty good size.
That's
Pretty good
generous.
size dude. I may have been wrong about them not having much size, but I can promise you that kid is not 6'3".
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I don't think these boys are. I think the Rockcastle coach is doing a little line on the stat sheet because no shot, half them are over 6'3".
Looks about the tallest guy out there might be 6'2", 6'3", so.
Now we got the real ball players now coming out.
Agreed.
Big Carson. Oh, Cam Hargis, the hustler.
Scrappy guy, great at defense. He's kind of like the glue guy for the starting lineup.
That's the future MVP. You just wait. Just watch.
And that's the real future MVP.
No,
he can play.
that's real 6'4", guys. None of that. I don't know what they're feeding them in Rockcastle, but that's a real, true 6'4".
And there's QB1 right there, Bryson Duggar.
Hollywood Duggar, as you guys know from football.
He cut the hair, but he's still Hollywood, even without the hair.
He had to cut the hair, sadly, but he's going to grow the flow out, don't you worry. We got Caden Lancaster up to tip. I will say that kid up to tip against him looks pretty lengthy. But I believe Lanny's got it in the bag. He can jump out of the gym.
I agree. 33, I believe his name is Skylar Durham. He's a heck of a baseball player. He can throw it pretty well, too. He's a pitcher, lefty, pretty crafty, so.
Lanny gets it. Carson picks it up, tosses it over to Cam. Swinging around a little bit. They really got a play set up, just trying to get an open shot right here, it looks like.
Oh, they're trying to go to Lanny. Lanny gets on the short corner.
Foul.
Shot.
And, It's hard for me not to scream, whenever the refs make a bad call up here because I'll obviously blow our audience's ears out, but against Lincoln County, I think we went like 7 for 22 in free throws.
Yeah, I know at the half, I think we were 4 for 9. There's another miss.
So hopefully we've been practicing that because it wasn't looking too good. Lanny misses that first one, but drains the second one, but Lanny got on the board first for us, so.
We'll have full court press right here. Cam Hargis picking up.
This kid looks like he's freaking out against Cam. If Cam just stay on him. 33 takes it.
Not much going on right now for the Rockcastle offense. Back to 33.
We're playing really good defense, which we didn't really show much against.
Nice shot by number 33 on Rockcastle. And we're pushing the ball. Lancaster's got the ball right here. Back to Cam to Bryson. Swinging it and a turnover out of bounds.
I think right there, Bryson was just kind of looking for Barrick, and Barrick was kind of trying to cut back door, which is, it's hard to read most of the time because you're trying to fake out the defender, and the ball handler doesn't really know where you're going either. So
yeah, they're on the same page right there. Chandler, I know I'm not really sure about Bryson's plan for college, but I was wondering if you knew anything about him going to play quarterback in college or anything.
I know he has offers. He's got offers from Cumberland's and Union, and I think Campbellsville, a couple more places. Which he was obviously the quarterback this year. If you guys ever tuned in, and he played really well this year. hopefully a few more offers. Hopefully Georgetown will be coming in here soon with him, so he can come join me up at Georgetown. But love Bryson to death, and I really hope he goes to college and play football. I want to see what he has at the next level. But if he doesn't, I mean, I know he's going to do good in the world. But I think he was looking at UK too, just to go to school. He wants to be a
physical therapist.
Yeah, physical therapist. I lost my mind. He wants to be a physical therapist, but I hope he continues to play football.
There he is with the shot.
Ah,
Was a little,
Barrett, good rebound. Out to Carson, good shot.
there we go. 3 ball by Fraley.
Puts us up by 2. Got full court press going. Seems like Coach Fraley's wanting to pressure these Rockcastle into making multiple turnovers because they don't look like they handle the ball well at all.
Agree.
Shot by
Having a lot of
33,
trouble.
and it's in there.
I want to rim in. You should have pushed the ball very fast tonight.
Swing it to Barrett. Barrett drives. Blocking foul.
I'll be on number 35.
I believe that's Rockcastle's second foul. I believe we're running box right here. Don't want to give away our plays, but
Yeah, knew
we've
that
ran
one
this
from
thing
3rd
since
grade.
about elementary school.
Lasky
yeah.
Thunder. Barrett
Shot
with
by
the
Barrett.
three-pointer.
Good.
Right on line, just a little too much on it.
That's a charge. Oh,
Ooh.
my. See?
I can't agree with that call.
That's when I want to get up and yell at him. Tell him what I really
I
think.
agree with you, Chandler. That I would not have called that a blocking foul. Looked like a big push off to me, but we're not the ones making the calls.
Looks like we don't have much of a student section here tonight, which is kind of disappointing since it's homecoming.
I agree. I love a nice student section. Just makes everything feel.
Rockcastle is shooting the lights out, which is not good because we witnessed that I guess it was Tuesday when we played them.
Yeah,
Lincoln County.
Seemed like Lincoln couldn't miss.
It was like watching the Golden State Warriors out there. I'm not going to lie.
There's Carson. Don't miss that one. Off
That was a
the
good
back
look.
iron.
Camback got there.
Good transition defense right there by the Maroons. 3 ball.
That was a wild shot.
Misses, but
And he put
and
it
a
up.
put back by Rockcastle. And they got the early 10-4 lead.
Barrett's coming up the court with it. Drives in, tosses out
There's
to
Cam
Cam,
with the
shot by
three.
Hargis.
It
In
rims
and
out.
out.
And Carson
with the effort play. That's a foul. And one.
Carson, bro, that's a strong kid out there.
That was good effort play by Carson.
You know, Chandler, I don't know if I might just be the only one thinking this, but it seems like they're still trying to knock off the rust from the Christmas tournament.
Yeah, it seemed. They, as we said, they won that Christmas tournament, went down there and had a good time. That's just great memories you'll remember for the rest of your life. But they came out against Lincoln County and didn't look the best. But we've talked with some of the players, and one main issue, as we just saw, poor Carson, I'm sorry, but we need to make our free throws, and that was one issue we were talking. So
I like the aggressive defense Pulaski's been playing. They're getting back on transition whenever they're beat too. This is
that was a good move right there.
It was.
Let's slow the ball down, boys. Hard tosses out to Fraley. Foul.
Carson, he's a strong
that was a-
kid. He
that was
gets
a
to the
good,
rim
strong
so
play.
easily.
Yep, Lanny. Good effort play, hard. Had a boy. All right, let's get back on defense. Come on, get in front of him, Duggar. Attaboy,
Good play by
Carson.
Carson.
Carson is just, 110% tonight. I love it. Hard's driving in. Good play.
Yeah, good move.
That was a
He
good
misses.
take.
Duggar with the putback, misses again.
Come on.
Bryson gets it back. Back out to Barrick.
Barrick's going in. That's a foul.
And one by Barrick.
Yes, sir. Let's go. See if Barrick can hit this free throw right here. Barrick is one of our better free throw shooters, I should say. Ever since we've been growing up, he's been pretty good at shooting free throws. And, I don't know. I really got a lot of faith in him right here. As you guys know, we probably talked about it on the broadcast before, Barrick was a really good football player, and he just struggled with a lot of injuries. So he's having a really good senior year of basketball. We're super proud of him.
Man, it stinks for him that he couldn't have more years playing football.
Yeah.
It seems like just every single year, he would have a little injury, and I mean, it just stings, really. 'Cause I feel
There
like
he
the team
is.
this year
There he
was
is with the
crazy
steal.
good.
Speak of the devil. Oh. That number 33 got up there, I will say.
That was a good play right there. Good defensive play.
That was a good defensive play.
Here's Will Blankenship checking in for Cam Hargis.
We got Will the Thrill checking in the game.
Will can really shoot the ball. I believe
He
he
is.
might be our best shooter.
I watched him in pickup one night, shoot about 33s, and it didn't seem like he missed.
Will's a guy, I think him and Carson can have a fantastic year next year.
Oh, yeah,
Whenever
100%.
all these
Shoot,
seniors
Will.
leave.
How can we just start slinging it all over the lot, son? I mean, shoot us. You
I
catch the
agree.
ball, shoot.
I mean, let that thing fly right there, Will. Shoot that, Barrick.
Shot, Barrett.
Good pass.
Oh,
There we go.
Yes, let's go. That was a good shot by Barrick. We just keep this thing up here. We're up. We just went up 2 after being down by 6.
Yeah, I think it was 12-6. We're in the lead 14-12.
That was good ball movement by Rockcastle. We're staying pretty grounded, though. Good defense
Great
by
defense
Barrett.
right there. Unlucky right there by Bryson Duggar.
They
Kind of
call
got
it a
caught under
foul?
him. Yeah, I think so.
Kidding me?
I don't know if I agree with that one, but you know, Chandler, we got the homecoming coming up.
We do have
At
the homecoming.
halftime. I got our good buddies, Jace Fry, Kellen McKinney, Aiden Lester, just name a few. Good-looking guys out there. Hopefully, I think it'll be a pretty good homecoming court.
I hope Kellum wins just so we can talk about how Aiden lost to Kellum, honestly.
Agree.
We got Will coming up the court. Great pass to Bryson. Bryson driving, throws it out to Carson.
Carson with
Carson,
a
good
drive to
take.
the rim. Roncastle in transition right here.
Will, great defense. Great defense, Will. If we can just get a hold of the ball. Oh, they better
Incredible
not call
blocker
that.
there by
Good.
Cade
I was
Lancaster.
about to say. They call that a foul. I was going to go off.
I thought they were going to, and I was going to be pretty upset right there. I'm not going to lie.
Looks like Rockcastle's going to be getting the ball off the jump ball, but
Great defensive play nonetheless.
that was a great defensive play by Caden. Laney's got him out here in the corner. Got on him quick, no shot, staying grounded. Had a way to crash down Bryson. Our defense is really, doing really good. They're staying on top of things. I can't
agree.
argue
It
with
seems
that
like
one.
They're staying in front of their opponent about the entire time. Rockcastles have a ton of trouble passing the ball, getting guys open. So I like the defensive strategy that we got going this game.
I see the great Parker Sellers walking in, a legend at Placid County.
Always a pleasure to see him.
He's going to be shaking hands and kissing babies. That's our future mayor, maybe even governor. We ought to be, I know it's just the first quarter, but we ought to be beating Rockcastle by 20 after coming out of halftime. So hopefully we can amp it up here soon. Lanny,
That's
shot.
what we need right there.
Ah.
Just short.
It seems like we've just been just short the past 2 games I've watched, and it's just good defensive
Good play, by
Lanny.
Lanny.
Good pass
What
to
a
Barrett.
pass to Barrick.
Oh, good touch. Perfect.
A perfect little scheme right there for the Maroons.
We're staying in the full court press, trying to wear Rockcastle out. They made a lot of turnovers. They got to get the ball across half court. It's going to be an 8-second violation. They call a timeout. I don't think we've had a stoppage in this game yet so far, but it seems like Pulaski's just really staying on the defensive side of things. That's what it looks like to us. And really playing good defense. Rockcastle's had a lot of lucky shots fall, so
I agree. It seems like Rockcastle's length might be playing a little bit into effect with guys like Bryson. He's only 6'1", 6'2", and he's got to guard a taller guy. It's really tough to rebound.
Yeah.
Same with Cam. But we knew the length would play it. Would kind of play in their favor. But hopefully our speed and athleticism will play in our favor.
yeah, 100%. Cam, he's one of the better defenders on the team. He can really move and he's just a great hustler. His brother Colby, I remember watching him. He'd be the smallest guy on the court, and he'd be getting the most rebounds, steals, everything. He was just a hustler. And Cam reminds me a lot of him, but
Yes, he would. Seems like Kobe always guarded the best player, too.
Oh, 100%.
Remember that? And their teams were good. I mean, they were playing really good competition. I remember Trinity came and played here 1 year. He was guarding David Johnson, who plays in the NBA. So
yeah, they went to the Sweet 16 1 year, so he was a really great player. But looks like Rockcastle's throwing in here. 33's got the ball. That was a good look.
Will with the rebound.
Gets it to Carson. Carson driving up. Just take him to the rack. Shot
Back
by
to Caden.
Caden.
There
Money.
we go.
Let's go.
Needed that one.
That's what we got to get start falling.
Looks like Rockcastle bring an extra guy up here to get more
Carson.
More open people in the
Stop
backcourt.
him.
There's a three. Rims out.
Attaboy
Great
Cam.
play
See,
by
that's what we were
Cam.
talking
This is
about
what we
right
were
there.
talking about right there.
Attaboy Hard. Good look.
What a
Great
pass
touch to Barrick.
Great
Yes.
finish. Wow.
We can just start playing together and just have everything flow together. We'll be great.
I think we got to keep the game sped up. I think Rockcastle most likely wants to slow it down a little bit. So if we keep it a full court game, I think the odds will be in our favor.
Toss it in. Down low to number 10. That's a foul. Hate to say it, but
Just as I was saying, the length does play a factor out there. I mean, that guy's probably 6'3", 6'4".
But I mean, if you're gonna foul him, you got to make sure they can't hit the and one too. It's a bad thing to say, but I mean, it's the truth. So.
I agree. If you're going to foul him, you better make it count.
In and out on the free throw by Rockcastle.
You know, I know a lot of people might not know this, but congratulations to my partner right here, Chandler Galby, on committing to Georgetown. I know he announced it over break, so maybe a lot of people did not hear about it, but hopefully next year I'll be able to go up there and catch some games, watch them play.
Yep, hopefully we can get Bryson up there. In transition, give him the ball to Lanny. Good shot by Barrick. Good ball movement.
Great shot right there.
Now that's what we like to see right there.
Again,
Into the first quarter. Into the first quarter, we're up by 9. So we got the cheerleaders coming up here. We're going to do a little routine. So
and here we'll go back to an ad for Originet.
and we're back. Here in the second quarter, I feel like PC's really just going to come away with this one. Rockcastle seems like they're tired. Doesn't seem like they have a deep bench, but I mean, looks like they got 3 players right now, so they're rotating some fresher players in there, but they just look tired and droggy, so we'll see what kind of factor that plays into.
I agree. Hopefully we can really pull away right here in the second quarter. Hopefully get some of the bench guys in. Of course, I want to see Ben Dalton. I always do in the game.
Ben's our man.
Big guy. Good
Toss it
feed
down
to
low to
Lanny.
Lanny. Good touch at the rim.
You know, Chandler, I might have been very wrong about Rockcastle not having length. It looks like a warm-up saying we're not that big, but it seems like every guy they bring out is 6'3" or so.
Yeah, it must be just from the perspective we're sitting up here in the booth, but yeah, I'll give it to them. They do have some length. We were wrong. I'll bite my tongue on that one. Good play by Cam.
I like that. A lot of hustle he plays with.
Carson with good defense right here.
It really just seems like Rockcastle just looks kind of out of the sorts.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like every pass they make is a bad pass.
We got to get that board right there.
We do. Got to box out. Got to crash the boards.
Tossed into Lanny. Back to Hard. Hard swings it over to Barrick.
Looks
Just
like
trying
they'll
to
reset the offense.
Just trying to get some open trots right here, get some ball movement, find some open lanes like that. If I was, I'd like to see Barrick just pull that one. You know, a little heat check. You know, see what we're working with.
I agree with that. Might as well.
Carson thought about it. We're throwing it in here. Lanny's got 3 people on him, and he's still trying to make a shot. We need to.
Carson with a nice rebound.
We need to get some more movement around. Everyone just seems like they're standing around. Good swing over to Will.
Good right there.
Good board by Barrick.
Will misses. I love
Great
that.
shot. Great shot by Barrick.
I love a guard going in there and getting him a rebound on the offensive glass. That was a nice move right there.
Was a
by
good,
number
great
10.
move. Carson taking up the floor right here. Swings over to Hargis. Hargis swings it across court to Barrick Williams.
Throw it
Barrick,
inside the Lancaster.
Great pass to Lanny.
Oh, I don't know about that call, but
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That's an unfortunate call.
yeah, it looked like 33 hit the ball. I don't know. I'm not, a big basketball rule fanatic, but
We got Bryson Duggar checking in here with Carson Fraley taking a break on the bench. That's a push off.
another one. Great
Good play by
Cam
Cam right
again.
there. Barrick, a little too late for the pass, but hopefully he can swing it around to Will. Will get a shot right here. Great shot. We might.
Oh, looks like Duggar might have got hurt, poked in the eye or something to his face. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah, Duggar, he'll be fine. I got faith in him. I've seen him battle through a lot worse in football.
Seems like Cam Hargis has not left number 35 sip the entire game.
No. Cam, he's one of our better defenders. He's on him like white on rice, son.
Yep.
Will slides over, stops him.
Great defense right here by the Maroons.
It's Rockcastle. They're just running out of, they look like they're tired, don't want to move. Off balance shot, number 10.
Good rebound. Getting to the
Gets it to
court
Barrick.
quick.
We can just get Barrick the ball with some room and open court. He'll make things happen. Lanny, great shot.
On line, just a little long.
12 coming up the court. Doesn't look like much of a point guard, so maybe he can get on him, make him turn over the ball.
Yeah, he's been in the post most of the game, so I don't know if they're really comfortable with him handling the ball.
That's one thing about PC. If whoever's on the court can always handle the ball,
I agree. I feel like all of our players could be point guards if they had to be.
except Ben Dalton. I don't think 6'6" or 6'7" as a point guard works that good.
No, I don't either. Now, Ben is one heck of a post player, but
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
cannot
like-
say the same about perimeter
It's
play.
like those players you make on 2K and they're kind of overpowered, just super long. You just throw it in there. That's what Ben is.
Yes.
I didn't know if that was a pass or shot. Gets it out in front to Barrick. Barrick, nice touch on the glass.
Roncastle's running click right here. Pulaski gets back quick in transition. I like it.
That was a good. That's a foul.
Oh.
Thank you. Watch Hargis now. He's just a little boy. We don't want to get him hurt. Oh, Cam. Looks like Will Carson kind of got confused who was sitting or who's going in. Barrick ended up coming down, getting him a drink. But Will's bringing up the court right now.
Yeah, one guy I think it's going to be really, really good for us come around February or so whenever he starts playing is Jace Fries. The guy who can come in and play valuable minutes. He can rebound. He can really do it all.
Good shot by Will. Yeah, Jace ended up, was it his MCL?
Meniscus.
Meniscus, yeah. Jace had a surgery on his meniscus. I think he hurt it this summer.
Yeah, he hurt this summer. I think they kind of thought maybe he wouldn't have to have any surgery on it. Just didn't heal right, and he had to get surgery on it, I think, in October, November. So he's come back from that, but I think they say he's looking really, really good in physical therapy, so hopefully he'll be back by the end
Yeah,
of this month.
Jace he's a hustle player just like Cam, but he's a bigger body than Cam. Really, really good at rebounding. He just seems like he's kind of like Oscar Sheba. He just seems to be in the right place at the right time to get the rebound, and Jace has always been that player throughout middle school and stuff like that. So we're excited to get him back here in the next couple months. But I feel like once we get Jace back, our team will really just flow together going into the tournament, and just hopefully we can win out and make it to Rupp.
Yes, sir. I believe having an extra forward.
Lanny
Great
got the
right
block.
there by
He got a little
Lanny.
touch
There,
on
running.
that.
Good finish right there.
I was thinking Lanny was going to go for the dunk, but
Me too.
the pass got deflected, and I thought we were going to see something crazy. But
I was even thinking maybe Duggar might throw him an oop right there.
Bryson playing in the post right here, getting back down. Good defense.
Nice shot right
Yeah,
there.
ain't much you can do about that. But we got Hollywood coming up the court, trying to get the offense set up. Gives it to Fraley.
I feel like tonight, which is a lot different than the other night in Lincoln County.
Toss it over to Lanny.
Oh. I feel like our offense just seems like they always know what they're doing.
Oh,
even though they
Cam,
might just turned it over.
Cam's on this dude's hip right here, going to try to get a turnover. I don't know what kind of shot that was.
Me neither. Will get the ball up top. He'll survey the court.
Tosses over Lancaster. Fraley with the ball, drives, throws
Good
it back out.
pass.
That was a great pass.
Great
Money.
ball by Lancaster.
This year, Lanny's really came in to shoot. He's a lot better shooter, which this summer when we go play pickup, you can tell that's what he's improved on a lot is shooting. He could about pull up from anywhere on the three-point line and overtop you. He's a big body, 6'3", 6'4", and we were talking about him going to play college basketball, and he said he'll go anywhere that'll take him. So
Yeah, he's a player. He really knows how to compete. I know last year, we had a pretty loaded team shooting-wise, and so we played a lot in the short corner.
yeah,
Kind of just more of a mid-range inside guy. And this year, he's really expanded his game. He can play anywhere on the court. So I really like what he's bringing us this year, and I really, really hope he gets a great opportunity to go play college ball.
I believe he already has a couple offers. His recent offer, I think, is from Transy, but we were talking about what position he'd play in college because right now, I mean, he's playing our 4 and 5 because he's the biggest dude we got on the court. But in college, he said he'd have to play a shooting guard top player. So, I mean,
I think he'd excel. He's got a great shot.
he's got really good handles, too. So, I mean, we'll just wish the best of him. Look, here's Parker Sellers. Again, walking around, talking to everybody, shaking everybody's hand. Look at him.
It seems like he might know everyone in Rockcastle County, too.
I wouldn't be surprised. He knows a lot of people. I mean, I go out to eat with the man, and you have 30 different old women come up saying, "Oh, hey, Parker, you're just the greatest guy ever." I mean, he's a very well-known guy. Toss it into number 5. We're still on that full-court press. 2 minutes left to go in the second, and, I mean, we're on it.
Great player out there defensively by Barrett.
That's a foul.
That's a big-time foul. Looks like
might as well try to tackle him.
Yeah, no, it looked like it might have just been an intentional foul, which would have been two free throws in our
I
ball.
think that's what Barrick was signaling to the ref. We're in 1-1 already, so if we can start making these free throws and get up on them big, I think that we'll be able to get some of these younger players and get them some more experience. But we're playing really good right now, and we just need to hit these free throws right here. I got a lot of faith in Barrick hitting these, so we'll see.
There we go.
See how it goes.
I'm kind of hoping to see Jalen Wooldridge, a.k.a. Hoodie J, in the game later. I mean, he can really do it all.
Hoodie J's a shooter now.
He can. But I tell you what, he can go in the rim. I mean, go to the rim and he can dunk that thing.
I wouldn't go as far as that. Me and Jalen had a little dunk competition the other night, and I'd have to say that I took the cake on that one. And Jalen's about 6'2", and I'm about 5'8". Love Jalen to death, but
Hey, don't tell Georgetown he's 5'8", though.
yeah, don't tell anybody that. That's what that stays between us. I want to give a shout out to Coach Hines.
Wide open.
That is wide open. I want to give a shout out to Coach Hines because on all our scouting reports, he'd give me a few more inches, call me 5'10", make me feel a little bit better, so
Yeah.
that always helped going into games. I'm sure I was 5'10" with my helmet and pads and everything else on the cleats, but gave me a little bit more confidence going into games.
Yeah, by the way, that was an amazing play right there on the steal by Caden Lancaster to get it while he's going out of bounds, throw it back in. Now we got the ball.
We're playing really well defensively this game, so
We are.
great look, hard, great pass. Duggar goes up.
Might have been a foul right there, but it looked kind of a cheap foul right there by Cam Hargis, but we'll see what we can do on the defensive end. There's Ben Daltonberry.
Ben Dalton is going in. Let's go.
I mean, he is a Pulaski County legend, class president, Whatever you need from him, he'll do it.
He's the best class president I think PCHS has ever had.
Agree. I mean, he almost got microwaves.
He reminds me of like a Donald Trump type, you know?
Yeah. Very.
He's a real big Twitter guy.
Real big Twitter guy. Big time.
You throw Ben the ball in the paint, I mean, it's an automatic score, 100%.
I mean, we might get it.
Get the board, Ben.
He had the box out. Maybe.
He's got this fresh cut. I feel like Ben has the opportunity to drop at least 20 tonight. They keep him in the game.
Seriously, I don't think.
Give him the ball in
I
the
don't
post
think
and you're
these
not
guys
stopping him.
are strong enough to get him. I mean, they might have close to length that he has. I mean, he's a big guy. I mean,
Come on, Duggar, toss it up in there. Told you. Boom. Yeah, good toss
good
out.
pass
That was a
out.
good look. That was a good look, Ben. Toss over, swing the ball out. 30 seconds left. I think we're just going to hold this, try to get the last shot.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Going into the second quarter, but
Carson went both of the shot right there, but probably smart to wait for the last shot. And here we go. We got 10
Carson's
seconds
just
left.
going to dribble it out here. We're going to get the last shot.
Ben
Hopefully
Dalton with the
Ben
screen.
rolls. Oh, if Ben will roll. Great cut by Barrick. Shot, foul.
And he's fouled, and that'll be 2 free throws for Barrick Williams.
I mean, you'd think they'd be smarter than that to foul the best free throw shooter we have on the team.
Yeah, I agree. Bad foul, too, on the jump shot. You don't want to foul on a jump shot. Rims that
We
one out.
jinxed him. We jinxed him on that one.
We did.
Had a way to knock down that last one, Barrick. 2.4 seconds left. Only thing they got's really half-court shot, and he's just going to dribble it out.
Yep. Smart decision right there. And at the half will be 40-24 Pulaski. Very, very solid first half. Very, very good second quarter. After a little rough start, I think it was 12-4. So hopefully keep on rolling with the momentum and have a great second half.
All righty.
Alrighty, Coach, so you're up by a good amount of points. So how do you think this first half of the game went?
I thought we played hard and played well, did a lot of good things. We got to go back to work defensively here in the second half, though.
Alrighty, well, I think you had a good first half, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Allen.
It's Allie still. Back up to the booth. He was not pissed off like I thought he would be. Oh my God, it kept coming. Let's take the win. Oh my God.
Katie.
Aiden and Maddie, Jason, Katie.
I might just stay.
FCA, National Honor Society, Link Crew, and First Impressions at Oak Hill Baptist Church. After high school, Gracie plans to attend the University of Kentucky, go Cats, to become an architect. Thank you, Gracie and Cannon. Our third homecoming candidate this evening is Miss Anna Farmer. Anna is the daughter of Ricky and Kelly Farmer. She's being escorted by Kellen McKinney. Anna enjoys traveling, shopping, reading, working out, spending time with her friends and family, and volunteering with her church's children's program. She is a member of the Pulaski County High School volleyball team, track teams, DECA, FCA, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Beta Club, Pep Club, and Choir. After high school, Anna plans to attend the University of Kentucky, go Cats, to study elementary education. Thank you, Anna and Kelly. Our fourth homecoming candidate for this evening is Annie Jones. Annie is the daughter of James and Rhoda Beth Jones. She's being escorted by Logan Dick. Annie enjoys reading, baking, riding roller coasters, traveling, and being involved at her church. She is a member of FBLA, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, and is an intern at Science Hill School. After high school, Annie plans to attend Liberty University to become a pastoral counselor. Thank you, Annie and Logan. Our fifth homecoming candidate this evening is Miss Sadie Landon. Sadie is the daughter of Steve Landon and Satish Strauss. She's being escorted by Nathan Nate Robinson. Sadie enjoys taking pictures and getting coffee with her friends. She is a member of DECA, FBLA, and National Honor Society. After high school, Sadie plans to attend the University of Kentucky, go Cats, to study marketing. Thank you, Sadie and Nathan. Our sixth homecoming candidate this evening is Miss Madison Sexton. Maddie is the daughter of Derek and Jennifer Sexton. She's being escorted by Aiden Wesley. Maddie enjoys hiking, running, and spending time with her friends. She is a member of the Pulaski County High School Ladies Soccer Team, FCA, Executive Council, Beta Club, and DECA. After high school, Maddie plans to attend college to become a physician's assistant in dermatology. Thank you, Maddie and Aiden. Our seventh homecoming candidate for this evening is Miss Caitlin Taylor. Katie is the daughter of Jeff and Allison Taylor. She's being escorted tonight by Jace Fry. Katie enjoys reading, working, and spending time with her friends and family. She's a member of the Pulaski County High School volleyball team and tennis teams, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, DECA, Beta Club, Link Crew, and the Science Hill Trinity Church Youth Group. After high school, Katie plans to attend the University of the Cumberlands to study psychology and business. Thank you, Katie and Jace.
Natalie is the daughter of Roger and Tonya Wilson. She's being escorted tonight by Jacob Bates. Natalie enjoys being involved in her church, traveling, exploring, and spending time with her friends and family. She is a member of FCCLA, where she has served as Pulaski County High School's first Vice President and Region 14 Vice President of Parliamentary Law. After high school, Natalie plans to attend Western Kentucky University to study speech pathology. Thank you, Natalie and Jacob. And finally this evening, please welcome last year's homecoming queen, Miss Lauren Worley. Lauren is escorted by Principal of Pulaski County High School, Kevin Cook. Lauren is currently studying public health at the University of Kentucky. Go Cats! Both Lauren and Mr. Cook wish the very best to all of our candidates this evening and would like to congratulate all participants who have been selected for their Court of Honor. Everyone, please help me in applauding these fine young women and men representing Pulaski County High School. And of course now it's time to present to you the young lady this evening who has been voted upon by her senior classmates as the 2023 Basketball Homecoming Queen. We will first begin by announcing the runners-up. The second runner-up this evening is Miss Maddie Sexton. Congratulations, Maddie. The first runner-up this evening is Miss Katie Taylor. Congratulations, Katie. And of course, the reason why you came tonight, the moment that we've all been waiting for, that and that only, the 2023, yes it is, the 2023 Pulaski County High School Basketball Homecoming Queen is Miss Natalie Wilson. Please join me in applauding as she is crowned by Miss Lauren Worley. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our basketball homecoming ceremony. As always, go Cats and go Maroons!
All right, I'm going to turn down the game.
Well, we want to say big congratulations to Natalie and Jacob on winning a homecoming queen and king.
I agree. Also, congratulations to all the other contestants, especially the second and runner-up, Katie Taylor, and was it Maddie Sexton, I believe?
Yes.
Yes. So congratulations to them. Great-looking homecoming court this year. And, of course, our boy Big A, he looked fantastic.
Yeah, Big A, we didn't think he was going to, I mean, he had a lot of faith in himself, but I didn't have a lot of faith in him.
I mean, he came over to my house earlier. He had to pick me up because, well,
let's just say Mason is not a good driver in the snow.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of brick mailboxes either. But
he had a little run-in with the brick mailbox, and let's just say the Altima's done for a little bit. So
yeah, she's out of commission. But Big A came and picked me up, brought me to the game, and he just didn't have his tie tied. So I was like, well, goodness gracious, Big A. So, I mean, he was a little iffy there for a bit, but Mr. Forster, shout out him. He got Big A right, and he looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, what would we do with that Mr. Forster? I mean, he's always there whenever you need him. I mean, he's that guy, you know.
Seriously, just great guy, great teacher. I'm 100% going to be in his forensics class next year. I believe it should be awesome to be taught by him, so it'd really be an honor.
I believe we're going to show the Hendrickson commercial. Shout out to them. Our Maroon Sports Network class actually worked on this commercial, and so we'll be showing that to you guys shortly.
Hendrickson understands that work is not only a way to satisfy your personal drive and ambitions, but it's also a means for you to provide for yourself and your families.
Paid holidays, paid time off.
You can earn several different bonuses towards the end of the year.
It's the first place I've ever worked where you're not treated like a number. You work for Hendrickson, you're part of the family.
The work schedule, and then also the company-sponsored events. We have pool parties, Christmas parties, softball tournaments, kickball tournaments, all the fun things. And the management knows you. I mean, the management participates. They know everybody by name. It's like a big family.
Becoming a valued member of the Hendrickson team provides you with a full complement of benefits that include medical, dental, health, life insurance, and disability insurance, as well as a flexible spending account, a 401k, and a pension plan. Hendrickson will also offer financial assistance if you decide to adopt a child. Each Hendrickson location also has activities ranging from softball teams, golf outings, to company-sponsored family picnics. Activities vary from location to location based on employee interests and input. Hendrickson feels strongly about promoting and developing from within the organization. Employees are truly our most important asset. Hendrickson, the world rides on us.
And we're back. We got a little warm-up. We want to give a huge shout-out to Mr. Deaton, one of the best business teachers at this school. He's at a Styx concert with his lovely wife in the great county of Corbin. Well, I should say city, right?
Yeah, the city.
City of Corbin, watching a Styx concert. So we just want to give a major shout-out to him, but not a big shout-out to Corbin because that's where Phil Russell's from, and we're not too big keen on Corbin, you know.
I mean, Phil Russell ain't the brightest guy, but especially coming out of Corbin. He's pretty smart for Corbin, I'm not going to lie.
We love his wife, Tracy, but, you know, Phil, we take care of Phil just because Tracy's around, you know. She'll get on to us, so we got to take care of Phil. But
yeah, we can't even lie. We love Phil, but he's an interesting cat.
He's the greatest receivers coach in Pulaski County history, but, I mean, he converted me, Jake Sloan, soon to be Harris Denmeyer, and many more to come. He's just that guy. If you want to be a wide receiver, come to Pulaski County High School.
I mean,
Phil Russell will get you right.
If I came out there, Phil Russell would probably get me running the 4-3.
Oh, that's true. You put Ben Dalton out there, and he's becoming an all-state wide receiver 100%.
And I bet he goes and walks on like Kentucky with that great GPA of his.
Oh, 100%.
And
we need to clear the court from the homecoming. We're about to start a little basketball, so.
Shout out to Ben also. He's going to go, and looks like he'll probably be a student at Alabama, which is, I mean, just kind of sick in my opinion.
Yeah, he was thinking about Alabama or Ole Miss. I was talking to his dad, and his dad said Alabama or Ole Miss.
So Ben will be going even further south, hopefully. Well, most likely it's a better football team. It hurts me to say it, but.
Yeah, Kentucky, we're down. But we did get Devin Leary.
We did, and we got that one guy from Vanderbilt, which usually getting the guy from Vanderbilt ain't the best thing, but he can play.
He can play. He was top 3 in the SEC for rushing the past 2 years, so looking forward to that. But as we resume the game back here, we're up 40-24. Duggar was still coming out of the gate, tosses it to Cam.
What a pass.
That ought to be. I mean, dang it. That's just unfortunate.
Tough break right there.
We're still on that full court press. Coach Froese wanted to wear this Rockcastle team out, so.
Yeah. That looks like a push off to me.
That was a great little play. It looks like a lot of people has left since homecoming's over.
Yeah.
Toss over to Williams, over to Lancaster.
Reset the offense back up top with Carson. Man, Chandler, I really hope we can get us a dunk or two this half. I'd like to see, a little explosiveness on the offensive side of the ball.
Duggar drives in, toss out to Fraley. Fraley with the shot. Little short. Barrett got flipped around right there. That was a nice pass. Barrett just got flipped around. Orton getting the board right here. Duggar going down. Great pass. Gonna reset the offense. Get up here. Get the top of the key. Swing the ball around a little bit. Number 10's getting a little pushy down here in the paint, and I'm not liking it. He just hit Carson in the back.
Yeah, Carson's a big guy. You know, he ain't the tallest, but, man, he is
Hard
strong.
drives in. Great toss out. Shot by Bryson Duggar.
Rims out.
A little long.
Carson with a nice hustle play. And they'll reset the offense back again. It seems like shots aren't really falling tonight, but we're hustling enough to get us a nice little lead right here.
Our hustling Carson right here. Makes a good pass in the corner here to Duggar. Duggar drives. Goes up. That ought to have been a foul.
Yeah, it looks like his wrist or maybe his hand got slapped or something. Good defense by Carson.
That was not a foul.
Nice play right there by 35.
I feel like that's a little bit of a flop, but, you know, I mean, you win some, you lose some. You can't win them all.
They'll go to the line for the and one.
I want to give a shout out to Batiste, the foreign exchange student. I just saw him over there.
I mean, he is the man.
He's leaving at the end of this semester. We're going to miss him a lot. So, love that guy.
I mean, he's
really taught me. He's taught me a lot about French culture. He played football this year, so hung out with him every day at practice. We taught him about America. Came here. I mean, we just love him. We're going to miss him. Hopefully, I can travel to France one day, go hang out with him.
Yeah,
but gonna miss that little guy. He's definitely a character.
Hey, he's a super kid. Great guy. Came out, played football. JV superstar. I can't even lie. I mean, he'd go out there and he would make plays. Seriously, guys.
I'm gonna miss him. I know Coach Hines is gonna miss him. Coach Hines just loved Batiste, but Coach Hines is gonna miss him. But
it stinks. I mean, I see him every day at lunch. Next year it's gonna be so much different here.
It is. Mason's not gonna have any friends. We're all graduating.
Yeah.
Sad times for Mason.
Hopefully I'll be able to travel up and see my boys in Lexington or Georgetown, wherever they may be. I don't know about going to Alabama for Ben, but maybe we can all make the trip.
That's quite the trip. Ben was saying it was about 7.5 hours drive from here. So.
Yeah. Which isn't really as bad as I first thought. I figured maybe, 14 or 15 hours, but 7 isn't too bad. That's a day trip.
We've yet to score a point here in the second half.
That's a tough shot.
That was a good shot.
The offense is been looking a little hostile this quarter.
Yeah, we need to get some points on the board.
Thought they might try and feed it inside right there to Caden. Good skip pass.
Shot by Duggar. That's over the back.
Good hustle by Barrick, even though he couldn't come up with it. That'll be our ball, turnover, Rockcastle.
As long as we can just get this Rockcastle team tired down, I just feel like they're not going to be able to keep up with us offensively. We have a 9-point lead right now, but we can get some points on the board, get this offense rolling again.
All the off-ball screens going on right now.
Great pass.
I like that.
Duggar. That's a foul.
You get in there, it seems like everyone collapses on them.
Will checking in for Cam. Actually, he's checking in for Duggar. Cam's throwing it in. Toss it out here to Lancaster. Lanny. That was a good look, just a little too late.
35, I think he's about the only guy that I can remember from last year's team.
Yeah.
I remember playing him a little bit.
Okay, what kind of shot is that?
That wasn't a very well-advised one.
Get the board. There you go, Cam.
So they got a run right here.
Right.
They got Will open.
Swing over to Lancaster. Great shot.
Free ball. There we go. We
Finally,
needed that one.
Finally got on the board in the second half, so.
There's Kellen McKinney.
That's a push-off.
See him walking in. Good-looking guy. Golf standout.
I wouldn't say standout.
Yeah, me neither. I was kidding.
they did win region, wasn't it?
Yes, they did. And actually, Caden Lancaster came up with, I think, one of the better scores that PC Golf has ever had with a 67, maybe?
Yeah. Great call.
So like we were talking earlier, Caden Lancaster, he's got a few offers to play basketball. He's also got a few to play golf. So who knows what he's going to choose to do. He could try and play both. They are in different seasons. So it would be pretty interesting to see if he could do both.
Fraley coming up the court with the ball. Got 3 minutes to go here in the third. Swing at the Barrick shot.
Deep three.
Money.
Nice shot right there by Barrick.
If any college wants a great, playmaker, shooter, you want Barrick Williams, because Barrick,
he's a guy I hope gets a lot more college looks. I want to see him go on and play some more ball. I know he wants to.
Great steal by Lanny coming up with a dunk right here. Let's go.
A big slam right there by Lanny. I love to see that one. I've been waiting for that one all game. Well, really since Tuesday.
Drive by number 10.
Oh, big block right there by Lancaster.
Denny looks like he's fired up down there.
Yeah, former broadcaster from last game.
Denny looks like he's ready to fight down there.
There's freshman,
he's fired up.
Freshman Zach Anderson coming to the game. He was a pretty good piece. He
was a great tight end for us. He really learned a lot this year. He has the opportunity to play quarterback this year. He's in the race for it. So, whatever he ends up doing, I know he'll succeed at. He was a really good piece for a tight end position. Him and Aiden kind of split reps this year, and he played really well this year. Had a couple big touchdown catches, one against Southwestern mainly, but he played really well this year. I think he's going to have a bright future in football, and I heard he's a pretty good basketball player too. Obviously, getting varsity minutes as a freshman. So
I think it'll be really interesting next year to see between him and Ryan, who'll be playing quarterback. Of course, whoever's not playing quarterback is still going to contribute very, very, very big for Pulaski.
Jalen, you got Hoodie J.
We do got Hoodie J
competing too, and then my little brother is an 8th grader. He'll be competing for the job too. So I really don't know honestly who's going to be the starter. It's kind of a toss up. I've had Ryan, Jalen, and Zach all throw to me, and they're all kind of at the same. They all have their different pros and cons, but my two favorite quarterbacks that's ever thrown to me is obviously Bryson Duggar and Drew Polson. So you're never gonna beat that. So
Chandler Drew Polson, I ain't seen him in a while, but every time I do it, it just feels like he's my best friend forever. So
yeah, Drew's
the guy.
Drew's working in E-Town right now. He works for Elliott as an electrical lineman. So if he's listening, shout out to him or Amy and Darren, great people. But that's what he's up to. But we got 3 minutes left here. In the third, Lanny with the pull up.
So shot got Zach down there battling for the rebounds. Hopefully he'll be able to help us more out on the
number 10 in the corner.
Glass.
Hits a three.
Two straight right there by number 10. Got a nice shot, and they cut the lead down to 11. Hopefully Maroons will be able to come back right here.
Going to get the ball back to Carson. Going to try to get this offense set up here. Carson drives in.
Great move. Wow.
Great move by Carson Fraley.
He's very, very, just mature, I think, for being a freshman. He's a high IQ player. He knows when to do the right things. He knows when to be explosive and change the pace. I really like that.
Started as an 8th grader, so that really gave him a lot of experience too. But
so Rockcastle, they're playing this pretty close tonight.
They are. They're playing really well. I figured we'd be up by a lot by now, but Carson shoot that.
I don't know what really happened right there, but Chandler, did you see what that was?
No, I ain't got a clue, really. I think Carson might have walked. Playing really tight defense here, so still trying to create turnovers.
Will playing very good defense.
Really good defense.
Oh,
about knocked the ref over.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Good drive, good pass. So that kid, he can play. He's a good athlete.
Carson coming up the court. Tosses out to Lancaster. Lanny, great.
Nice move. Good rebound by Will. Atta boy, Will.
Heck yeah, had a way to be there. Timeout by the Maroons.
Coach Slay don't look too happy. Hopefully he'll get his. Wait. Yes. Sports Den. And we'll go back to our friends right here at Sports Den.
Welcome to Sports Den.
The one-stop shop that has all your sporting needs.
Sports Den has the largest selection of sporting equipment, including the best quality baseball and softball gloves by Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno, and bats by Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini. Show off your school spirit and represent your favorite team. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Look no further than a Letterman jacket. Sports Den is your number one stop shop for the modern athlete and casual fan. Call Sports Den 606.
Just got back in here. I believe that was a carry call, so.
It was something, but as long as they turn it over and we got the ball, I'm fine with that.
Carson bringing up the court here.
Maroons going to score bad. They need to extend this lead.
Toss out to Duggar, and they're running a little.
I
we used
like
to
all
call
the passing
middle.
going on right here.
Great toss out. Lanny driving in.
What
and one.
what
What
a
a
play.
play. I mean, that was the perfect touch when he got up to the rim. Just finger rolled it in. I mean, that was a great play by Caden Lancaster.
Heck, he went up so high, I thought he might try and dunk it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to end somebody's career, but ended up just laying it in.
Shout out Caden's mom and dad, Melinda and Craig. I mean, I don't know anyone who makes better breakfast than them two.
I can agree with that statement.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a fast break coming. Oh, great pass. Well, I spoke too soon. Out to Will. Barrick with the shot.
Good shot by Barrick.
Money.
I'll
Money
take a
by
three
D.
over
Barrick
two. Won't you,
Williams.
Chandler?
I believe at the end of this quarter, you guys are going to have the Tombstone Wesley, Big A.
And possibly Monroe Doherty.
And possibly Monroe. Number 10 in the corner, pump fake.
Number 10, he's got a nice shot.
Rockcastle, they're just, he faked the whole defense out. Great up and
nice
under.
take.
We're going to show you guys Whamco's commercial. Shout out to them, TT Waldridge and GJ. So.
Oh, wait, did you get one? What's up, folks? It's Big A here, and I'm joined by my good friend Monroe, Mason Doherty.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're just out here on a Friday night, having a good day. You know, Friday, Bruins are up by a good margin, so we're out here having a good time. You know.
Yep. And we got Barrick Williams dominating out here.
You know, I mean, the Maroons have been, you know, a slow start, but they've really picked it up this, you know, third quarter, late second quarter, came out at halftime, you know, full flare. See if we can't get a bucket right here to start off fourth quarter. Money.
Oh,
Barrick Williams has been on fire tonight.
I mean, do you expect anything different, Aiden?
You're right. I don't. I mean, anytime Barrick's hot, I mean, I like our odds.
Especially after that buzzer beater in the
Yeah, I mean,
first
that buzzer
one.
beater was sick.
disagree with that call strongly. Strongly disagree. You know, just sitting up here in the booth, just looking out at the crowd. I see Declan Angus Hayes down there, just chatting up with his girlfriend. I see Marshall Livesey, Connor Denny, Kellen McKinney, Brady Kane. The boys are just out here having a time on a Friday night.
A lot of student body represented out there.
Oh yeah, I mean the squad rolls deep with the Maroons. See my mother and father, Kara and Marty Wesley, just booing.
Well, what's going on here, Aiden?
I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of curious on what he's trying to argue about here. I mean, the player stepped out of bounds and threw it off his own leg, so just a little curious here, but let's just go back to the bench, Coach. Come on now. If I'm on the court right now, I'm feeding the hot hand. I'm giving Barrick the ball. I mean, that's just me.
I mean, anything Barrick does, I mean, every possession it seems like there's an assist or something.
Yeah. Nice move by Lancaster right there.
Good pass by Duggar there.
I'd like to see Ben Dalton get in the game, any second now. I mean, big body,
Mr. President.
Mr. President. I'd like to see him get some serious minutes tonight.
What a good steal by Barrick and Will there.
Now if we could just get it across half court.
Yeah.
Kick.
Barrick.
Bucket.
Oh.
Bucket.
Easy.
Count it. Oh. Okay.
Good rebound by Duggar there.
What a pass and a bucket. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, it's starting to get a little ugly. 21-point lead, 5.5 minutes left. If you all haven't already, go Chandler Godby, Drew Polston, Trey Price. Those two are PC alum. Chandler's still a student here at PC, outstanding football player. If you guys have it, go ahead and check out Hometown Hunters. And we are back, and I'd just like to end that commercial by saying Chandler Godby, outstanding outdoorsman. He's a great hunter, but if you're really, looking to lay a big buck on the ground or, kill a turkey, a longbeard, come to me, Aiden Wesley. I help the boys out when I can, but I'm just too busy killing my own deer and turkey and whatever needs to be killed whenever that time comes. So if you really need an outdoorsman, just hit my line. Just another thing really quick here, before we get started back on the game, if you guys need a homecoming date or escort, any school in the state of Kentucky, give me a call and meet me and my good friend Monroe here. You got a friend, Monroe will come with me, and we're as good as it comes. We're a duo. I mean, I can guarantee you that you will place. Just give me a call. Bucket.
You gotta stop saying that, Aiden.
You're right. Every time I've said it so far, not a bucket. Joined here by my good friend Monroe, and then also to the right of me here is chowing down on some chips. Kellen McKinney, all-region golf team member, as well as Monroe. You know, out here putting on for the county high. Another turnover. Can't say I'm surprised. Flashy pass, bucket.
Easy for number 10 there.
Let's go Maroons, right? I mean, come on.
23-point lead. Nothing to sweat about here. Just
give
trying to
me
wrap things
Ben
up.
Dalton.
Yes. Let's get the president in here.
We need the Prez in the game right now. To the rack, pull up jumper, cash. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He's got to have 30 at least. If we could stop giving up these easy transition buckets, I think our lead would be 30, 40 points by now. I mean, it's just unnecessary points at unnecessary times.
Coming up here, we got some Soulful Studios, and they just who does Soulful Studios? You know, if you need some senior pictures coming up with the spring coming around, give them a call. They'll get you done right.
I mean, just look at this wonderful picture right here. If you have a baby or perhaps even, you know, a slightly older baby, get your pictures done with Soulful Studios. They'll get you right.
Thank you, Samuel, for hopping on there. I mean, man's got a voice for a mic. Let me tell you, phenomenal on the computer over here, editing. You know, taking us to commercial when we need to go. Shout out Sam Dalton. Bucket. Oh! That young man just about had one put on his head right there.
That would have been something. That would have been embarrassing. for that
Highlight
player.
reel dunk right there if that goes in. Coast to coast, take it to the rack, Laney. Please dunk on this kid, please.
Oh, what a pass. Kick out to Barrick. Oh.
We'll take 2 free throws right here. I'll agree with Mason. The free throw percentage has been down drastically, but you know I think we're on the come up for that. As Barrick makes the first one.
You know, a little bit of practice with those free throws, and I think we'll be doing fine.
Definitely needed it, without a doubt. We needed it. Foul on the floor. They're going to go ahead and call that on Cam Hargis. Had the hand on the hip. Can't be doing that now. We just got to stop giving up the easy buckets, and we'll be in good shape.
They're just getting wide open layups here, Aiden. Kick out to Barrick. Back to Caden. Good recovery there by Caden.
I mean, come on, give us a foul, please. Please.
In there. Good stop there.
Not sure why Rockcastle has the ball now, but okay. No, sir.
Absolutely not.
Give me the
from
ball.
Caden there.
Thank you.
Barrick on the fast break.
And one.
What a shot.
I mean, he pushed him down. I guess we just feel sorry for him. Aren't going to call anything. Oh, that's going to County High.
What?
That's County High basketball.
Good defense here by the Maroons.
Almost came up with another turnover. It's a good jump shot. I'll give it to him. Good shot. Now go to the basket, Preston.
Good call.
Yeah, I agree. He flopped, tripped him. Number 20 has officially fouled out of the game now. So hate to see that, but it is what it is, I guess.
You know, that's something I thought I'd never see is fouling out of the game and then getting a hug from my coach there.
Yeah, especially when you're down by 20, you don't trying to figure out what the point was in that foul right there. But
maybe he's just trying to make him feel better.
Yeah, I agree. Caden Lancaster, bucket. Laney and Barrick both have to have at least 20 apiece tonight, without a doubt in my mind.
All right.
Rock answers back. Uh-oh. If you see what I see, the Prez is on the baseline, about to check into the game. Call a timeout or something. We need a foul. Timeout. Put the subs in. Timeout. Let's go. Let's go. The Prez
Good call
is
there
coming
by Coach Fraley. We need to see Mr. President committed to Alabama. We need him out on the court there.
We need him on the court right now. I mean, we've got his brother up here, Samuel. He's a wizard on the keyboard. Let me tell you. Sister Elizabeth in homecoming tonight. One of the nominees for homecoming.
Just an all-around all-star family.
All-star family, and then we got Ben on the basketball court. I mean, what can this family not do? Let's give Prez a bucket. Let's get him a bucket. It's simple as that. Feed the beast.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. All these guys look pretty wimpy out there.
I agree. Ben is a man among men.
Ottawa with the board there. Gavin Cook taking it up the court here.
Ben Dalton with the bucket. I mean, what can I say? What can I say?
Star on the basketball court, star in the classroom. I mean, what else do you need from this guy? He's class president.
I want Ben Dalton's autograph, and I will get it.
What defense there?
Another rebound by Ben. What can this man not do? Feed him in the paint. Feed him in the paint. Give him the ball now.
Get him a shot.
I want him to have the ball. Give him the ball.
He's calling for it down there in the post.
Give him the ball. Let's go. You like to see that too.
Good bucket there,
young sophomore Ethan Ottawa with the bucket as time expires. Stick around for, the Maroons' big win, 82-57. Think this is a good bounce back from Lincoln County. Barrick played well, Lanny played well. Love to see that. Ben getting some minutes, love that.
Good win for homecoming.
I agree. And then I guess now just stick around after the game. Me and my friend Monroe here, or Allie Still and DJ Gilbert will be interviewing Will Blankenship, Cam Hargis, and Caden Lancaster after the game. So stick around if you want to see that. And then, Monroe, what's your take on the game?
I thought that we played very good especially the last half. That first quarter was pretty sloppy.
Yeah, I agree.
Letting them have that big lead there.
Yeah.
Just small errors that we could have fixed.
Now the Maroons will travel to Casey County Monday for another district matchup. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight.
Alrighty, so we heard from a little somebody that you hit 1,000 points. How does it feel to achieve such a milestone?
It feels great. I'm blessed to have teammates around me that give me the opportunities just to succeed every day, and it's awesome to be able to be up there on that wall.
Right. Alrighty, so Cameron, we need a true and honest opinion.
All right.
What is opinion on the Dallas Cowboys?
They're the best team in the NFL.
Right.
Just ask Murray.
Right. You and Mr. Forster. Alrighty, so who is the best three-point shooter in the team?
Most of the time it's me, but it varies from time to time.
We heard that. Alrighty, thank you guys. You guys had a good game. It's Allie Still. Back up to the booth. Damn, so much.
Well, homecoming in the books, 2023. Chandler Godby.
Hello.
Sam Dalton, my man, Mr. Oz himself in the background. Guys, you all don't get to see him, but Sam Dalton, coming out senior, Pulaski County High School, getting things done, producing the show to where everybody can enjoy it in the comfort of your own homes on this cold afternoon.
I mean, an absolute stud. Brother of Ben Dalton and Elizabeth.
So Chandler, as we recap this game and we call it a night, this week, we came out after a busy holiday season. You play the defending champs of the region on their court, hit a buzzsaw, come back. I mean, how do you assess this team right now after this week going forward?
I think coming into this game, it's a district opponent. I figured they would come out really strong. We kind of started slow tonight, but I figured we just need to come out and make a statement, score as many points as possible, and just try to get ahead, I should say. And I feel like we really came out tonight. We played really well. Everyone played together. Our free throws, we still need, I saw tonight, we still need to work on our free throws. But other than that, I think we played great as a team. This team just has so much chemistry. And, we've all played together since we've been little, and then they've taken on through high school. And everyone just plays so well together. And, it's amazing to watch.
That's a good call, especially as a really good sign, making sure that we didn't let that buzzsaw continue to hang over and really bounce back really, really quickly after a loss like that as we get going. But, as we know, this season is still going on. It's not the end after we lose to Lincoln County. And, of course, there's a lot, like you said, to improve on. We see our guys with a very short rotation. It's good to see some guys come off the bench tonight to see that we might need down the stretch, that we can rely on.
Yeah.
So going forward, what do you like going forward about our team?
We're getting Jace Fry back here in probably a month or so.
No, wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So Jace was he doesn't really know exact date right now, but they're looking at he'll get to play the last 2 games of the season before going into the tournament. So getting him in and just getting him acclimated with the team, I should say, is going to be a really big help. So we'll just.
I got Brady Kane behind me with a loosely knit bow tie. You look great. And the bow ties. Look around the hallways at school on a Friday, man. The bow tie, I don't know, it never went anywhere. Yeah. It's here. It's back. Here. Well, Chandler, I know you did a fantastic job. I hear nothing but great things. Listen, nothing but great things about all of you guys in the senior class. There's something special about each and every one of you individuals. The homecoming court tonight, they were fantastic. The escorts were fantastic. Got to spend some time with them in the auditorium hallway. It was just a special, happy time. Everybody's excited, happy for each other. It was just a fun time that you guys can soak up and enjoy want you to enjoy your weekend. And as we come back next week, we've got give me the line. We got Southwestern.
Yeah, I think we play at KC. It's a doubleheader, boy-girl. And then we play at Southwestern, which is a boy-girl doubleheader. So I think that's on Friday. So
we'll be back in 2 weeks where we have the doubleheader with Somerset.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's big time. I know that'll be really exciting to see if we can get everybody in here to fill the gym up again. As Maroon Sports Network, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, bring you all the hits on that. But until then, my man Chandler.
Been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure being around you, Chandler, and my man Sam and James Murray and the whole crew running the cameras tonight. DJ, Allie LaForce. If I leave somebody out, Norman's sidekick Riley, and many, 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 many others that if I failed to name, I apologize. Guys, it's a Friday night, January 6th.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
2023. Happy New Year, everyone, if I haven't told you already. Good night.